think most people would agree the 80s were a decade, still to this day stands tall in terms of fashion, in terms of cinema quality. Today we're going to be breaking down some of my personal favorite films coming out of that decade. Here we go. Yeah, first things first, I'm going to right off the bat, everyone's probably seen it. It's a Robert Zemeckis film, Back to the Future. Young kid got casted by the name of Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly. Who knew that this was going to be off the charts popular? It's still to this day, it reigns supreme in pulp culture. Doc Brown, you have the DeLorean going back to the future to get his parents back together. So many stuff to enjoy about the franchise. Jumping ahead to another director by the name of John Hughes. John Hughes was a guy out of Chicago who had a knack for directing and being in the world of Hollywood cinema. And it just so happens he directed a film called The Breakfast Club, a group of teenagers not really known for hanging around each other much in school. Then one Saturday morning, they have detention together, and they form this unlikely bond with one another, with the faces of Michael Anthony Hall, Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, of course. She one of those bright stars to come out of that film. And there's so many moments that you don't expect to hit you. Those emotions bring out the best of this film. Now, I wouldn't call this film a game changer per se, but it's based on a book by Stephen King entitled The Body, but the movie switched things around and titled it Stand By Me. Was directed by Rob Reiner, who did When Harry Met Sally. With this particular film, it is a coming of age story. A group of friends hear about a local boy who was tragically killed. His body is yet to be discovered, so they form a plan one day to go find this missing boy out in the woods. They suspect he's at a specific location, and along the way there's a lot of commentary done by Richard Dreyfuss. They bring up a lot of what teenagers were going through at this time, during this time, what I want to be when I grow up, the family dynamic. Overall, there's a sense of exploration, curiosity, ultimately love a movie like this. I'm going to end this video with a banger. This is a very popular movie that came out of the 80s. It is John Carpenter's The Thing. Yeah, he made this remake his own. It's about a group of scientists who are out in the middle of Antarctica. Then one day, a mysterious dog comes out of nowhere. They take it in, and all hell just is unleashed upon them. A lot of gory special effects that to this day is impressive. Essentially, you have a monster movie set in an isolated area. The scares, fall all into place. So I gotta ask, what is your favorite film from the 80s? If you have one, let me know. Thank you so much for your time. I love you guys. Do consider subscribing to the channel. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.